Let us jump into introduction to information security. We do have definitions that talk specifically about the information security. However, they are more of formal definitions. I think before moving to that part, we must understand what is information security in layman terms. It is very simple definition. Here it goes. It should serve intended purpose. Here the intended purpose means providing the desired service that is expected from it. This could be report generation, online transactions, retrieving records, etc. And the other part being without fail. That means it should be working as and when required. It should be able to provide the desired service and should continuously do so when the end user or the customer want to avail the service. Protecting information. Protecting information from what? What could be the dangers to the information? Let's talk about it one by one. Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access is when someone gains access to a website, program, server, service, system, etc. using someone else's account or maybe by other methods. Viewing or watching a private account message, files or resources when one has not given the permission to do so is what is called as unauthorized access. Use. Using such information for personal benefit or making harm to the user, such as defaming him or making him financial losses. Disclosure. Disclosure can be done by using vulnerabilities such as directory indexing, path reversal, directly accessing the objects, etc. There could be more ways, but I guess the point is clear and may not need more elaboration at this moment. Information disclosure enables an attacker to gain valuable information about a system. And information exposure is either intentional or unintentional. Disruption. This could be caused by viruses, worms, denial of service attacks, exhausting threads from application to the database, etc. This will lead to the information being not available as intended and when it is required. The next one being modification. Modification can refer to changing the information itself. However, it requires that the modification is done by authorized entity, otherwise this leads to information corruption. Next one is inspection. Inspection of information leads to leakage of information. There are many ways by which the information can be inspected. One of them could be MITM, that is man in the middle attack. This is sitting between two parties that are communicating and observing or listening to the conversation that is going on between the two parties. Next part being recording. Again, recording information is copying the information during actual communication. This recorded information can be used at a later stage by an attacker or cyber criminals for replaying the attack. Last one is destruction. Let us consider the case that the data is very important for the working of a business or a company and someone deletes that data. This leads to huge financial losses to the business and could lead to the closure of the business itself due to reputation losses or monetary losses.